with the thought of moving on and putting things behind you, with things like that. Do not take the bait. Don't take the bait. Don't take it, because they're fishing with they're fishing. You're a fish. They're fishing. They are fishing with bait you don't even eat anyway. You're a fish. You eat worms and crickets. They're throwing other fish out there. They're putting other fish on the bait line. And you don't take that. You don't eat that. Why would you take that? You know what they're doing. I talk to so many people over Zoom that say that, like, they love bomb me. I knew they love bomb me and hoover me. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. You know it is. You know the love bombing and the hoovering is coming. You 100% understand that. You know it's coming. If you know it's coming, you can defer. You can detect it. You can say no. But a lot of people haven't built up that no contact muscle, that low contact muscle, to say no to something you know is coming. They're telling me everything that I wanted to hear. Of course, they're going to do that. Why wouldn't they? If they want you back, they're going to tell you everything that you want to hear. Yes, of course they would. Why wouldn't they do that? They told me everything that I needed to hear. Everything I've been waiting for them to say for the last 7 years. Why didn't they say it 7 years ago? Why now? Because they thought the threat of losing you, they never thought you would leave, so they didn't do it. Now that you're leaving, now they want to do it. You know what I mean? Now that you're leaving, now they want to do it to you. Now they want to say all this stuff. Now they want to make the promises and start fulfilling the promises they made 7 years ago. Why now? Why now? Why not 7 years ago? Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Don't take it. You know what I mean? They'll send you pictures and songs. Hey, remember this song was playing in the black background and we were clapping cheeks in that hotel room on 5th Street on Raleigh? You know what I mean? Don't take the bait. Of course, it's going to jog your memory and release the good feeling chemicals. It's going to make you forget about the bad stuff for a little bit, and the good times are going to rush in, right? Don't take the bait. Another way that they will try to bait you in is by pretending that they're hurt or sick or there's an emergency going on. I need to talk to you. You haven't checked on me. You never really cared about me. The guilt trips. They will try to guilt trip you. The guilt bait. They put guilt. Imagine trying to fish with guilt as bait. You know what I mean? You would never catch a fish. You know what I mean? You would never catch a fish. So why are they catching you? You would never catch a fish with guilt on in the end of your fishing pole, but somehow they're catching you. How? How? Come on. I understand the trauma bond exists, but sometimes you have to get to the point where, like, this is you. You understand what you're going through. You know it. You're fighting a battle against you. The battle is not against the narcissist. The battle is against you. It's you versus you, because you know what's going on now, because you understand narcissistic abuse. The battle is not against the narcissist, because they're going to treat you how they've been treating you. They're not going to change. That narcissistic person is that narcissist. You either got to accept them for who they are, or take the power back and move on to something that you want, to greener pastures. You know what I mean? You can't change them. And sooner or later, it gets to the point where you can no longer blame them for treating you badly, because what you allow is what will continue. Why do you keep treating me so badly? You keep coming back. Why wouldn't I treat you this way? You stayed for 15 years through this same treatment. Why would it change now? That's the mind of a narcissistic person, y'all. That's not me victim blaming. That's me trying to show you and help you understand the mind of a narcissist. It's black and white thinking. If it was so bad, why are you here? Simple. That's the mindset right there. If it's so terrible, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? If it's that bad, why do you keep coming back? That simplistic mindset right there. It's simple. Straightforward, to the point, black and white thinking. Don't let them guilt trip you back in there. Don't let them suck you back into a relationship that you don't want to be in, y'all. You don't want to be here. You understand that you don't want to be there, right? You know this. So take your power back. Fight through the pain and the hurt and the sadness. You can do it. I promise you can. So many people get caught up and don't think you can do it, and then you fail. You can't do it. I don't think I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. Maybe. And they have your these narcissistic people will all have you out here looking stupid. Just ridiculously stupid. They will have you out here looking foolish as hell, and they get off on it. They get off on making you look stupid too. They'll have you around people they've been sleeping with. They get off on that. They'll bring you around people that they're currently sleeping with. They get off on making you feel and look stupid, and you know they're sleeping with them, and you still stay with them. So they just like, oh, you might have a degradation kink. We both getting off to this. What are you doing? You're in control of your power. You're in control of your circumstance. You're in control of your situation. You are. Don't let them use guilt or some kind of fake ass emergency. It's an emergency. Please pick up. I need to talk to you. And then you call them, and then it's not really an emergency. The emergency is that I loved you. What the hell, y'all? The emergency is that I had to tell you I love you before I left this planet. What do you mean leave this planet? I don't want to be here anymore. If I can't live here without you, if I can't live without you, then I don't want to be on this earth anymore. I'm going to go see God. What? No, please, I love you. Then y'all end up back together on a whim because you don't want them to the threat of them unaliving themselves. I always say this right here, y'all. I always say this right here. If you think that they will unalive themselves, what do you think they will do to you? If you think that they will take their own life, what do you think they will do to you? You think you mean more to them than they mean to themselves? They'll leave you there and take themselves out, right? No, they're going to take you out too. So why would you go back to that? So many people put you so willing to put other people's well-being in front of yours that you sacrifice yourself for somebody who doesn't care. Or did they care at first? Possibly. Do they care right now with the way they treated you? The reason this relationship ended because they didn't care and you felt it. They didn't care to the standards that you needed them to care. No, there's the huge lack of empathy, the lack of communication, the lack of intimacy, all those lacks. But you're willing to sacrifice your own self, your own happiness, your own life for what? To stand in front of the bullet from them trying to unalive themselves, and you're going to get hit with the bullet too. Guess what? You're going to get buried together. If they will take themselves out, they will take you out. I promise you that. You don't mean more to them than they mean to themselves. I promise you that. Think about it from that perspective right there. They said if I don't go back to them, they're going to unalive themselves. What do you think they're going to do to you? You think you are worth more to them than they are worth to themselves? No, absolutely not. So I feel like there's a check right there. So the next time you hear somebody calls you and threatens to unalive themselves, call the unaliving hotline. I know y'all hate me saying unalive, but they'll just take the video down or they'll censor it. You know what I mean? Call the unaliving hotline and do a wellness check or call the police for a wellness check or something. Don't go over there and put yourself in the line of danger. What the hell you gonna do? Jump on the weapon? Cut the rope? Get in the car with them and try to stop them from running off a bridge or into a tree? What are you gonna do? Stop sacrificing yourself for somebody else. Stop sacrificing your happiness, your existence, your kids' happiness, your kids' existences for the thought of somebody that could possibly love you. Not real love. The possibility of love and affection and attention from this person who hasn't been giving it to you for a very, very long time. So many people, you brag on this empathy. So many people are like, narcissists have a lack of empathy. You have too much empathy, which is why you're sacrificing yourself for this person who doesn't care anymore. Stop. I mean, I literally want y'all to win, but some people, you fight against yourself and you lose. How do you fight a battle against yourself and lose? So many people sacrifice themselves. Oh, I got a phone call that they're going to unalive themselves. Let me drop what I'm doing and go over there. And then you get unalived too. And then both of y'all on the newspaper. They were just going to do themselves, but you went over there too. You can't save people that don't want to be saved. They don't need saving. You can't save them. You don't have that power. You can't heal them. You can't, y'all. I know this is harsh to hear. You have to think about yourself sometimes. And that does not make you selfish. The guilt is not yours. The guilt is not real. They're going to make you feel guilty, but that's not you. You're not selfish. You're protecting yourself. There's a difference. There's a difference. You have to be selfish. So this is what I learned for myself. Sometimes you have to be selfish in order to be selfless. You have to be selfish to be selfless. So let's just say they say, oh, you're selfish for not checking on me. You have to protect yourself in order to give to others. So if you're not here, if you're not nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself, protecting yourself and watering your own garden, what's going to happen? You can't give to other people. You can't. I literally want y'all to win. So don't take this weak ass, terrible ass, stank ass, narcissistic, toxic ass bait. You don't eat it anyway. You're better than that. You deserve better. You deserve more. And if you're a narcissist listening to this, go to therapy, get some damn help, and stop hurting people. Stop doing it. Stop using the threat of unaliving yourself to keep somebody there that doesn't want to be with you anymore. You treated them terribly. Let them go. Let them go so they can grow. Let that pain that you feel for letting them go, for treating them badly, absorb that pain and use it to get better like I did, instead of using it to hurt more people. You don't take it out, don't take your pain out on somebody else because somebody hurt you. They hurt you because you hurt them. They hurt you by choosing themselves. That is not a pain that they meant to cause you. That's a self-inflicted pain because you treated that person terribly. They decided they wanted to go get better. Point blank, period, end of story. If you're a narcissist or toxic person listening to this, that's you. It's on you. Go get better. Work on yourself, for yourself, not for them. Work on yourself for yourself, not for them. Ugh. Whew. Y'all, I just had, oh, goodness gracious. Sorry about that, y'all. Ooh, I feel like I just had an out-of-body experience right there, y'all. I feel like I disassociated for a second. But anyways, y'all. Whew. I know y'all like the rants. I had to rant a little bit, y'all. Sorry about that. Anyways, y'all. I have a one-on-one here, literally 2 minutes. I gotta make a phone call. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really, truly appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm super thankful for y'all. And as always, mental illness is out. Peace.